Welcome to Buzz in the Tower, a podcast dedicated to the Epstein prostitution rings of the 1990s. Max, today we're talking about Pretty Woman.
Julia Roberts is too old.
When it was cool.
Yeah.
If being a prostitute's cool, I'm Julia Roberts. I'm Mo Shapiro. Joining me.
My mom hates this movie so much.
Yeah, because it's a biopic. I'm totally kidding. Lloyd, calm down. Hey now. I'm Mo Shapiro, and joining me is my favorite flavor of Max Sanders. Coming off of a shift, 45 minutes of sleep.
Yeah.
How you feeling, buddy?
I got to go to work after this.
Yeah, you do. The school year is back in full swing, and Max being a professional bartender at Scorekeepers in Ann Arbor.
Got to be a professional something.
If you're looking for
Look at the hat.
If you're looking for a good drink, a stiff drink.
Don't come near me.
No, but if you're looking for a roofie colada, no, I'm kidding. That's not even funny.
I don't know how to make fancy drinks.
I know.
I've never made a martini.
Really?
No.
But you know what is in a martini.
Yeah, it's blue curacao.
Yes.
Peach schnapps.
Oh, it sounds like
amaretto.
A Johnny Vegas martini. It
Bailey's.
sounds delicious.
And you leave it room temp.
I've drank more Johnny Vegas shots in my life than any other shot. Now, it's been a while, so don't jump in and tell me.
Okay.
Watermelon pucker, tequila, Red Bull?
Yeah.
All right.
You're
delicious.
good.
Mwah, chef's kiss. Max, my voice sounds a little
what's
crackly.
with your voice?
Dude,
yelling at your kids?
I'm going to tell you all about it. I'll give you a recap. First, let's talk about the show. If this is your first time hearing about a little movie called Pretty Woman, you came to the right place because we're going to talk about it today. Pretty woman walking down the southern road.
Yeah. Really good.
If you haven't yet, please subscribe, follow, leave a review on the podcast. That helps fuel us, gives us our power.
You sound so gravelly.
I am.
It's crazy.
You can find us on any podcast player just by looking for Buzz in the Tower.
Just yell at your phone.
BUZZ on the. I was going to say Siri, but then my watch and my computer will make sweet.
Like the South Park episode?
They'll make piano love to each other.
Hey, Siri. Whoops. No, mine went off.
See, I told you that's why you don't do it. So check us out.
No.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. So check us out at Buzz in the Tower. That's our handle. Also, that's our handle for all social media. You can find us on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. Those are all the big three. We are sponsored by a little company called 80stees.com. They make the best t-shirts to relive your youth, 80s and 90s pop culture on a t-shirt. Check them out, 80stees.com. Patreon.com/Buzz in the Tower is where you can support the show.
Money.
And then the website's buzzinthetower.com. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube, where the talented Austin Leduc,
They're doing a really good job.
Our own local prostitute, puts all of these videos up.
You got to pay the bills somehow.
It's so true. I didn't feel like a hooker until now.
It's all about the side hustle.
You just made me feel like a hooker.
You just like saying hooker, don't you?
You too. The use of the word hooker is the most 80s thing in the world, or 90s, early 90s thing in the world.
You think so?
I don't even think anyone says hooker anymore.
Yeah.
Unless they're talking about the backup quarterback for the Detroit Lions.
I wonder where it comes from.
Women used to use hooks in this movie called Hellraiser, and they would get into the flesh of
the pleasure
box. That's why I call them hookers. YouTube.com at Buzz in the Tower. That tracks, I think.
You know, there's a hooker joke in
Calm down.
In Toy Story.
There you go. In Toy Story?
Sid's toys. He has a pair of legs with a fishing hook on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I did not know that. So the movie we're talking about today is Pretty Woman. Before we jump into that, to answer your question about my voice, I have been on a rare vacation. I don't go on vacation that often. You know that. You go on vacation roughly every 48 hours.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, got to reschedule, guys. I'm
sorry.
Going on vacation again. My sister-in-law had these points that were going to expire to go stay at like a Marriott vacation hotel.
Sure.
So we went to Phoenix, Arizona. Balmy Phoenix, Arizona.
It's like 185 degrees,
listen,
right?
Let me just tell you, you don't know heat until you've been to Arizona in August. It was intense. But we literally just laid by the pool all day and went to In-N-Out Burger. Which, hot take, you know how I feel about In-N-Out Burger.
You love it?
It's my, have you never had this conversation?
No.
It's my death row meal.
I find it mediocre.
A lot of people do. For me, it's my death row meal.
Fries aren't great, and burgers are good. With the classic.
My death row. Here's the thing. Still tastes just as wonderful as it always has. But I will tell you, I don't know anymore that I can justify what it does to my stomach. I don't know that I can eat it and just be like, yeah, you know what? Like, this is okay. The day after I had In-N-Out Burger, out for the day. Like I was like, have fun at the pool, kids.
Yeah.
Dad will be upstairs writhing in pain, making a deal with God to never eat this again. Have you ever had such bad stomach pains that you're on the toilet looking up at the sky and just saying like, I'm sorry for my mistakes?
Like hangovers and stuff.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. That's
not food.
I don't drink.
Yeah.
Then I had a flight of tequila at the restaurant we went to because I had reached my limit of my children. And we brought +1. My daughter's friend came with us too.
Were you drunk in front of your kids?
Not drunk, but like I needed something to take the edge off because I'd had enough of them.
Yeah.
I was like, family time has overcome me.
So when you do that in front of your kids, are they like, ooh?
Yes, Trish is like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like everybody's like very confused. But
Yeah.
I sat there and just slowly sipped my 3 different tequilas, and they were like, yeah, he's had enough of us.
Were you smiling and having a good time?
I
Were
was.
you fun drunk?
It's funny. I'm sitting here acting like my kids are terrible. It was actually a really, really fun getaway. My kids have been just running ragged all summer with like soccer and camps. And
They're all
everything,
big
so
now.
I know, dude.
They're like adults. Aaron looks like.
Aaron looks like he's 20.
He
I know.
does.
The kid's 11.
Yeah. He's 11?
He's 5'7", 130 pounds. He's 11.
When do you think he's going to try to buy beer?
I don't know. I'll do you one better. You know my buddy Brian?
Yeah.
His son is going into his freshman year of high school, and I believe he's like 6'3", 250.
Oh my God.
He's a Division I. He's going to be recruited for football.
Oh, big recruitment news, by the way. Do you see the?
Oh, man.
You see Michigan?
We got the #1 running back.
Yeah, for 26. Yeah, it's a big deal.
but I don't get excited about the recruiting anymore because so much can change. All it takes is Alabama giving him more money between now and next year, right?
Yeah, it's true.
So
yeah.
I'm not saying
No, you're right.
Back in the day when people would commit. Back in the day, a commitment was a commitment, not like some whore Julia Roberts running around town.
We've never got a #1 running back though ever.
That's true.
Yeah, but you know what else is crazy?
Bianca Patuca.
No, he wasn't #1.
I just like saying that.
Yeah, but
A-Train.
you're making me forget.
Sorry.
Oh yeah,
me forget.
Lloyd Carr's grandson's the quarterback at Notre Dame this year, the starting quarterback. Isn't that
That's
crazy?
exciting.
Yeah. And by the way, big 80s, 90s news. Have you watched Alien Earth yet?
I want to. I haven't.
It's freaking incredible.
Can't wait.
It's amazing.
I'm excited.
There's different aliens. There's cyborgs.
Don't tell me anything about it. I want to watch it.
Okay.
Don't ruin it for me.
I watched all the Alien movies in preparation for it.
It must be nice to live your life
Yeah.
of luxury.
I mean, they're so
Opulence.
gross. Yeah. What's your favorite one?
Aliens.
I think it's Alien
The
for
second
me.
one.
You know what really gets me actually? Alien Resurrection is awesome.
There's not any of them that I disliked. Anything
Alien
Sigourney
3.
Weaver's in, I
Alien
like.
3 is okay.
I didn't mind it.
Well, there's no cyborgs or like the whole thing about the alien world is the kind of what is
Are we
alive.
talking about Pretty Woman or Aliens? You're hurting my feelings.
Okay,
right
both?
now.
Yeah.
I can't. Do this.
Mercy.
Pretty alien, drink my blood. Pretty alien, acid blood. Pretty alien, blood, 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 blood.
So Pretty Woman, this is the cutest. This is the best romantic comedy.
Pretty Woman is a 1990 romantic comedy about a wealthy businessman, Edward, who hires a prostitute, Vivian, to be his escort for a week, and their relationship develops into something more. Edward, initially focused on business, finds himself falling for Vivian, a free spirit with a kind heart, despite their different worlds. The film explores themes of class differences and the transformative power of love as they navigate their unconventional relationship. Hot take.
Okay.
In your life,
Yep.
scorekeepers is Edward and you're Vivian.
Oh, okay.
Follow me on this. You're a free spirit. You're not a sick, degenerate human being anymore.
Yeah.
But scorekeepers is kind of like Edward to a certain degree, right? Like
It's a corporate raider.
yeah, and it hired you for just companionship, but you want to change it.
Yeah.
You want to change scorekeepers and
20
make
years
it
later.
something different. Yeah, there's something to think about.
You think Edward and Vivian are still together?
No, I don't. I think that it's
18-year difference.
He's like, I'm not marrying a whore.
Yeah. Gere is 40 in this movie, and Julia Roberts is 22. But you forget about it because it's so charming.
This is a classic example of one of those movies where I have not, start to finish, probably watched this movie in over 20 years.
Wow. Yeah.
Because this wouldn't be first of all, it wouldn't be a movie that if it was on TV, I'd be like, oh, let's sit by myself and have a box of chocolates and eat Pretty Woman. And eat Pretty Woman. Yes. Eat delicious Pretty Woman.
We're doing Buffalo Bill next week.
Are we doing Silence of the Lambs next week?
I would love to.
We should.
Nice.
How good.
Fava bean.
But I'm so happy that I did because I have completely forgot about parts of this movie that when you rewatch it, you're like, oh, that's right. The movie starts off here. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
There's
This
a million good
happens.
scenes. And also, it's one of those movies. Did you do this at the end? Like when they get together, you do the little clap like this. Do you know what I mean? Like,
No.
yay.
No, Max. I
Yeah. But you understand the sentiment,
Sure.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
unquestionably.
In your body, like in your soul, you're doing that, right?
There's a scene. First of all, what makes this movie, I think, and I like Richard Gere and I like Julia Roberts. This is an example to me of a movie that's made by supporting actors and supporting actresses. The little moments that exist, whether it's
the sucking up salesman.
yeah, well, whether it's that or
You're
the
very powerful
or the
man.
manager
You're
of the
very handsome.
hotel,
Yeah.
or even just at the end when she's like walking out looking like beautiful, and all of the hotel workers are looking at her.
Funny.
And you know what it feels like? It feels like those quintessential moments in movies where like the kid scores the touchdown or the injured person walks or the moment, and everyone, even just these peripheral standerbys, looker-ons, are just like, yeah. And like you see it and you're like, yeah.
Crocodile Dundee.
for you.
Yeah.
That's the example.
Yeah.
You have these incredible like moments of fluid brilliance that are amazing to me. That's such a good example.
Yeah, it's the best.
Hey, Sue, he loves you. Or is that her name, Sue? Am I blowing it up? But that whole, can we talk about Crocodile Dundee for a second? The end of that movie when they're in
You love
the
it so
freaking
much.
New York
Yeah,
subway.
yeah.
Hey, lady. It wasn't Sue. Hey, lady, he loves you. Remember how he gets her attention or how she gets his attention at the beginning?
The whistling?
No, it's ooh,
Oh, yeah.
it's like some like pig call,
Yeah.
the Australian pig call. Oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
So it's interesting though. I agree with like the cast is great. What makes this movie is Julia Roberts is a force of nature.
You love Julia Roberts.
So I made a girlfriend. I'm not gonna say who.
I thought we were going weird science.
No.
Did you get your computer out and a doll?
For-
What do you made a girlfriend?
Halloween.
Yes.
She dressed up. I made her dress up like Julia Roberts
Sure.
in the Pretty Woman scene
I'm happy,
in the beginning.
I'm happy to see that today's woke age is not taking away you from saying things like "I made a girlfriend."
Well,
I shook her violently.
no,
and said, "You'll wear
I-
this crop top and this wig."
She was like totally into it.
Yeah.
But
did you put a suit on and dress as Edward?
no.
No.
Yeah. No. I don't do that. Yeah. And my wife bears a striking resemblance with
Got a little bit of
with the
Julia
hair,
Roberts.
the
Got a little- I was
legs.
gonna say.
So this is my biggest crush of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Julia Roberts in this movie is charming, vulnerable, kind of a guy's girl too. She
Yeah.
can work the car and work the
She
stick.
knows the car.
Yeah, the
On
stick.
what's the
The
what kind of
Lotus.
car? The Lotus.
Yeah.
It hits the rail. When she says all the car stuff, I'm like, I don't know what any of that means, but it
Yeah.
sounds incredible.
Like it's on rails or something. Yeah.
When Richard Gere famously presents her with the jewelry, and please don't ever laugh like Julia Roberts again. And he snaps the jewelry box. Gary Marshall told him, do something to wake her up. We got to get her energy up. So this was all created in the moment.
So he did a lot of improv too. Gary Marshall's very into that.
Her reaction, that's Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
And she's almost so sweet and so genuine that you question, you're like, I don't believe it. And that's the cynic in me is like,
No, it is true. She gives the whole story about within 50 miles of being a dirtbag guy, she would pick up on it. There are girls like that are super sweet that for some reason end up with guys who are just like me. I don't know.
Well, you're not a dirtbag. You're just incompetent.
Yeah.
There's two different
Teenage dirtbag.
Because Max is a teenage dirtbag. There's so much to like about this movie. I'll start with, what do you not like about this movie? 'Cause there's not a lot for me.
The ending's a little abrupt.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought they could do a better romantic thing.
Yeah.
Although I thought it was cute that he got up the stairs because, he's afraid of heights.
And playing the opera music.
So, super interesting. Jason Alexander's character, the lawyer, when there's no need for him to slap her. And that was weird. So
that was actually my favorite scene in the movie, but continue.
I think that's part of the original script. So this movie was
very dark.
Very dark. The guy like interviewed prostitutes near his house. The movie was called 3000. There was drug use. There was dead bodies.
Yeah.
They didn't end up together.
Yeah.
So I feel like him beating her was part of the last, like the
Hank Azaria's role was a necrophiliac.
No, he's a detective.
I know.
Yeah.
I was saying in the original.
Okay, yeah.
It's so. Have you seen Pretty Woman in a very long time?
I don't think he's seen
Not
it.
in a very long time. I also mix it up with Aaron Brockovich.
That's
not
that
right.
That only tracks because of one actress, but that's okay. Hank Azaria, you know who that is, right? Okay, so
I do.
You watch
Voice of
this,
a
you
poo.
watch this movie, and in the first 2 minutes, there's like a murder. Like the opening scene of this is they find a prostitute who's killed. this scene is irrelevant to the movie, but the detective who's investigating this is Hank Azaria, and then he's gone.
God, great.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like, how are we possibly think it's okay to quote Heat in the middle of a conversation?
Because
I know, because Hank Azaria is in Heat, but you might as well quote The Simpsons then.
it's one of the greatest quotes of all time. Watching Hank Azaria's face during that scene is one of my favorite things of all time.
Is Hank Azaria the ultimate like small role man?
Yeah.
In amazing
Glue
movies?
guy. Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think what else he's in. Oh my God. The Birdcage.
He's great. His role's bigger in the Birdcage.
Yeah, that's true.
Way bigger than both of those roles. So to your point, it was going to be a dark drama. Vivian was going to be a drug addict.
Yep.
And then when Disney got involved, they kind of Disneyfied the whole thing.
When he catches her flossing, like that originally in the script, that was her actually doing drugs.
Yeah.
And she was supposed to be on drugs and he was going to get her off them.
Which, what an accidental fall into a better script. Because I actually typically am not a huge fan of the Disneyfication of things, making them cleaner and softer and prettier. But I actually think it bodes well to make her this kind of small town. Although it is kind of funny to reconcile the fact that like she's like all prim and proper, but she's also a hooker.
Yeah.
Like,
They should have Action Jacksoned her. You know, how you like it, Thanksgiving turkey?
It's unbelievable to me. I really have to credit to you.
Okay.
Maybe the problem with the podcast
Is too well rested.
Yeah, is that you're too well rested, because when you're on your deathbed like this and functioning on no sleep, your references are sharper. You're less annoying.
Yeah.
You got a more raspy, deep voice that I like. You know, that excites me. So there's something to consider. Maybe you should stop sleeping.
Okay.
A lot of people auditioned for the role of Vivian.
And Edward, too.
And Edward, yeah. So Vivian, I've got Sandra Bullock, Madonna, Drew Barrymore, Kristen Davis, Meg Ryan, Sarah Jessica Parker. But the one that makes me laugh the hardest is Molly Ringwald turned it down.
She denies that she it came across her desk, right?
This is what she said in 2012. She said, Julia Roberts is what makes the movie. It was her part. Every actor hopes for a part that lets them shine like that.
Yeah.
So she took like the high road, but I heard she denied the role.
So who would be the two worst people to play these roles? I have a thought.
Two worst people.
I have a good one.
Give me, I got to think chemistry.
Yeah.
Give me, what is the name of the actress who plays the love interest in Point Break? She's also in Tank Girl.
Oh, Lori Petty.
Give me Lori Petty and Gary Busey.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I was going to go Anne Ramsey.
Okay.
Mama Fratelli.
Yeah, that's so you're not even dealing in reality when you do that.
Andre the Giant. As a corporate raider.
I love that you sat down and actually, it's like my answer, I thought was at least in the stretched realm of reality, and you're like, Ellen,
Kathy Bates and Rodney Dangerfield.
Would you like a peanut? Hi, I get no respect. I have $3,000. Take my wife, please.
So $3,000, by the way, the math on it, she only gets paid $17 an hour.
Well, I mean, she's not getting paid to sleep.
I know, but it's 24/7. It's around the clock.
I know, but that's usually.
Stop calling here. Then.
Hey, you're the expert on prostitutes. I'll go with what you have to say.
It would be $6,250 nowadays.
Good.
Yeah,
and it's good.
Just gotta run right by that.
Well, she got all the free clothes and the pancakes.
Well, she left the money though. I like the leave the money scene is a very good important scene.
Has a prostitute ever left their money when you paid them?
Quiet. No. Take all this out.
I'm not taking any of this out. Yeah. You keep it all. It's so good. I love how you uncomfortably answer that like you use prostitutes. No, I use Venmo. Well, how can they leave the money if I Venmo them? Oh,
I hate you so much.
I know. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. I hate myself. How's that? I hate myself.
But this movie's really 90s. I really love the corporate raider stuff.
It's very early 90s.
Yeah.
So it's got a little bit of like Wall Street tail ending.
Ironically,
from the 80s into the 90s.
Richard Gere turned down the role of Gordon Gekko.
Oh,
so this
could have done that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Richard Gere?
So he is a very complicated actor.
Yeah.
Because one, sadly, the rumor that got started about him is the only thing I think about.
Yeah, but you know, I when I lived in LA, I worked with someone who worked with Richard Gere. Okay. And I asked everybody, this is a much bigger deal in 98, 99 than it is today. I don't think most people remember it as much.
No, he's in like a new HBO show, The Agency, that was really good.
Yeah. So, but apparently the way in which that rumor got started, and for those of you who don't know, just Google Richard Gere and gerbils. But The way that rumor got started is apparently he was a monster on set and
Yeah.
he didn't treat people very well. So someone in the cast or whatever, not the cast, but like a crew member, put like a thumbtack on his chair and he sat on it and like pierced his anus and had to go to the hospital.
Oh my
for it.
God.
And as a result, they started the rumor that he was doing that. But anyways, the reason I bring up what your thoughts are about Richard Gere is that there's a couple movies like Primal Fear. Have you seen Primal Fear?
It's incredible.
It's like,
Edward Norton.
He's so good in that movie.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, did he get just kind of thrown into like chick flick purgatory?
So what happened was he was one of the strangest, most bold actors there is. He's handsome. He's brooding. He's complicated. You still
Apparently he's brilliant. The piano scene.
Yeah.
He wrote the music for that.
Yeah. So have you seen Days of Heaven? It's a Terrence Malick movie from the 70s. It's a very important movie. You should definitely see it. American Gigolo, he's a prostitute, and it's a really weird, cool movie. Bill Duke's in it.
Yeah.
It's like weird film noir stuff.
Yeah. He's like, I eat green berets for breakfast, and then they kiss.
An Officer and a Gentleman's, like a very
Incredible.
an uncomplicated movie. He has this string of 6 or 7 movies in the 80s where he just bombs. And it's like, it's not like he chose bad movies. The Cotton Club was a Francis Ford Coppola movie, just wasn't the right one.
Yeah.
And Unfaithful is incredible. So he has these moments, or Chicago, he has these moments of brilliance. He's a funny, charming. You want him to like you. You know what I mean? While he's also being aloof and kind of brooding. So I don't know. It's weird. I think Julia Roberts and him kind of have similar careers.
So I was just about to say, like, is there just something about the two of them where, like, you're almost like, do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Fight Club when he beats up the
Jared Leto?
young.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It is Jared Leto.
Yeah.
God, that's so funny. And he's like, I just want to see something beautiful destroyed.
Yeah.
Or something. Like, I look at the two of them, I'm like, I don't think that anybody deserves to be that talented and that pretty.
Yeah.
Like, it bothers me that they're both.
They only have like 70 roles each.
That's why comedians are so likable, because almost every comedian is essentially an unattractive male who has low self-esteem, who learned to make fun of other people to protect themselves.
Yeah. So you get that.
I do get that. Shut your mouth. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. The movie poster, the iconic movie poster. I mean, this is up there on set them back to back with each other.
I'm thinking about now, do they steal the print from Soul Man? Remember Soul? Like
Nobody's stole.
No, look at Soul Man.
I don't want to see Soul Man. We made a rule. We don't talk about Soul Man.
Okay.
Just a quick note, because I know you've never seen the movie Soul Man. Soul Man is the most black-faced movie ever made, ever. It's about a guy who takes this medicine to tint his skin so he can say he's black to get into Harvard. That's a real movie.
When did this come out?
80s. Okay. You couldn't pull that off today. No. Or in the 90s. Max, while you look that up, the movie poster is not...
oh my God, they're like the same. Yeah, I was right. Look, that's Soul Man.
Yeah, but there's stuff in between them. I'm sure there's lots of movies with people leaning... I don't care. I don't want to talk about Soul Man.
Okay. James Earl Jones.
I'm a soul man.
Right on, John. No, it's a great poster.
But it was Julia Roberts' head was photoshopped onto a double's body.
Oh my God.
Not her body.
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
But like, can we talk about how much money this movie made?
I know that's what you want to talk about.
So it cost $14 million.
And it made $2 trillion.
$463.4 million.
I mean, that's like Marvel money.
Yeah.
For a chick flick.
For a chick flick.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Why isn't there universal like romantic comedies? We still love, don't we?
I think that there's
is it the Netflixication?
There's probably also like this oversaturation. Like I think that like when that movie came out, it's not like they were pumping out tons of those kind of movies. And then I feel like as a result of Matthew McConaughey and like failure to launch, and it just felt like there's a lot.
10 ways to hate a guy, or
launch a boat or something. I don't know. There's lots
to launch a boat. How many ways are there?
There's apparently 10. I don't know. I mentioned Richard Gere when he was playing the piano. He actually composed the piece.
That's
of music
insane.
that's played. Yeah, that's nuts to me. Let's see what else. Released in 1990, Gary Marshall. I'll talk about this. Actually, I'll talk about this now. Max, this week we're talking about the 1990 Gary Marshall film, Pretty Woman. I think Gary Marshall basically invented his own mini cinematic universe before Marvel even did it. So if you're a Pretty Woman fan and you like the movie, so if you love Pretty Woman, you'll definitely remember and appreciate this. So Gary Marshall loves taking regulars from his movies and putting them in other movies. I know some directors do this, but this was a good list. Hector Elizondo, who played Barney, the hotel manager. He was also in Runaway Bride, which was a Gary Marshall film in 1999. He was in The Princess Diaries in 2001. I played Joe, the bodyguard /
basically
driver.
the same role.
But here's what I think is really cool. Another character from Pretty Woman, Larry Miller, who played Mr. Hollister, the boutique manager, who was like, will it be an obscene amount of money that we're spending today?
Oh, I like him so much.
Also in The Princess Diaries, so you have the reunion of two of Gary Marshall's favorite smaller characters showing up in The Princess Diaries too. In addition to that, Runaway Bride, you get Richard Gere and Julia Roberts back together again. So Hector and Larry together, Julia and Richard Gere together, Gary Marshall, the Marshall universe.
You're missing the biggest one.
What's the biggest one?
The waiter that catches the escargot and says happens all the time.
Yeah.
He put that same actor in Princess Diaries 1 and 2 and gave him the same line with the same thing.
Up.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks for shoring that up.
Let me ask you something random.
Ask me something random.
Are you a I Love Lucy fan?
I'm not, I don't dislike it, but I never have sat through a full episode of it.
So I think he got inspiration for Vivian from her. You know what I mean? This comical, beautiful, kind of larger than life entity kind of thing. And that's why she's watching it and laughing.
Could be.
Yeah. You know, he tickled her feet while they were watching that to make her laugh like that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. That's weird.
That is weird. We talked about the casting what ifs for Julia Roberts, and I know you'd mentioned Richard Gere had someone. How about Al Pacino, Christopher Reeve were both considered for the role as well. How would you have felt about that?
Robin Williams considered too.
You're a whore.
Kevin Kline would have been really good. He turned it down. So that's something.
That is something.
Oh, do you know who Disney executives originally wanted as the pair?
No.
Sean Connery and Meg Ryan.
Ah, yes. Come over here, you tramp.
Sean Connery's too old.
Well, he's dead now, but yes, he would have been too old.
Well, he's always looked old.
Meow for me, Catwoman. Purr, my little sweet whore. Bond's name, James. Okay, so here's something.
Okay.
Follow me on this.
Yep.
I know that we've talked about this before. I'm not a Seinfeld guy.
I know, it's weird.
The show or the comedian.
It's insane.
Neither do anything for me.
Yeah. What's the deal?
What's the deal with Sean Connery?
What's the deal with popcorn? You got corn and it's popping.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that?
There's something about Jason Alexander.
Yeah. He's punchable.
That bothers me.
He's supposed to bother you.
I know. And
he started balding at 16.
I know. It's not the balding. Clearly, that's not the issue that I have. There's something about him that just I want to punch him in the face.
Well, that's the role.
I know. And I'm wondering if all of my disdain from him
is
from this movie.
Yeah.
Because I have to tell you, he is repugnant in this movie.
He's like the most awful person.
I'll go a step further. Does he have a single redeeming characteristic in this movie? Other than he likes money, which I know is important.
He's got a Lotus.
Yeah.
He's got a cool wife.
A 4-cylinder, though.
Yeah.
That couldn't have gone very fast.
Hey, got a good pop for it.
His wife is a monster. She
was?
awful. Yeah. She makes some bratty comment like, oh, I love meeting Richard's flavor of the month. Or she was like one of the bratty comments.
Oh, I just know she was the reporter from The Mask.
Oh, yeah.
And also
Somebody stop me.
She's Maid Marian from Robin.
She sure is. Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah.
Now that's a better pull.
Yeah. So I like that.
Oh, Robin.
Yeah.
And her chastity belt.
Yeah.
So I going back to my point about the.
He respects boundaries.
Yeah. I love the audacity to just be like even if your friend was using a prostitute, just the audacity to be like, so what my friend's done.
I'm going to hit you now. Yeah.
He does sorry, that was just my little small side thing. All right. So Max, the other I guess we can jump to actors and actresses because I'm already talking about them as it is right now. So Julia Roberts, Richard Gere, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about any of that. But I do care about one man, one role, if you will. James Morse, the business rivals, played by Ralph Bellamy. There's only one role that you should care about that Ralph Bellamy
for $1.
played. Yeah.
Could you guess it?
Randall Duke.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Of the Duke brothers.
This was his last role.
Really?
He died after this. Yeah.
Yeah. You need to see. Have you seen Disorderlies with the Fat Boys?
Yeah.
I forgot that he was the.
Oh
old
my
man
God,
in
he
that.
is. Yeah. I love Disorderlies.
When you look at his IMDb, you're like Trading Places, Disorderlies.
Can we do Disorderlies?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Oh man.
The other thing is, I kind of want to give flowers to Larry Miller. Larry Miller is one of those actors on the other side of the spectrum from Jason Alexander that every time I see him in a movie, I'm excited to see
They
him.
look similar too. They're almost doppelgangers.
A little bit.
I mean, no, I'm saying they're like the polar. He's like Bizarro Superman kind of thing.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So he's Max Berman in Best in Show. He plays the dad in 10 Things I Hate About You.
He's incredible.
He's
yeah,
great in that. The mayor in Waiting for Guffman.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then the dean in Necessary Roughness.
That's amazing.
He actually plays a dean in another movie too, which is escaping my mind right now. And then going back to Barney Thompson, the hotel manager, played by Hector Elizondo.
He really ties the
Elizondo.
he ties the movie together.
Dude, his role in this movie.
Miss Vivian.
What would you, because you have lead role, you have supporting, and then what would you consider? His is so small.
This is like those heat check performances where it's like they're in only 4 or 5 scenes, but he
steals the show for me.
Yeah.
He steals the movie for me.
Yeah.
There's something, and by the way, what's not lost on me is that he himself goes through the transformation of everybody in this movie falls in love with Vivian.
Yeah.
That's what this movie's about.
Yeah.
It's all about everybody falling in love with Vivian.
You can't not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he initially is like,
Get out of here. Yeah.
I assume there are no other uncles in this building and we won't be seeing you again. And like when she breaks down because she's not being treated well and he gives her the handkerchief and then like he starts to fall in love with her. He ties the movie together.
It's amazing.
He puts a bow on it.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
He's the reason they get together at the end.
Remember this movie?
Remember?
Like he probably cried during this movie.
Remember when at the end he shows him the jewelry and he's like, "It's amazing. Does you feel bad about losing something so beautiful?" And he like stares at him.
Yeah.
He's like, "Come on." And he's like, "I did give Miss Vivian a ride home earlier today."
It's not what he said.
No.
He said
I forgot what the
limo
limousine.
driver's name. Yeah.
I like the limo driver too, by the way. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm a limo driver.
Can we do Ace Ventura 2?
2?
Yeah.
No, why would you pick 2?
Because we've already done 1.
Did we?
I dressed as Ace Ventura.
That's right.
Everybody loves a slinky. You gotta get a slinky.
We're not doing Ace Ventura 2.
So close. Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
3 darts is too much.
True. You're making a compelling case to do Ace Ventura 2.
When he does the torture on the plate.
Oh my God.
By the way, let's talk about the iconic scene. So this movie, I mean, some movies are
Which
defined.
iconic scene?
Huge mistake and big mistake.
Big mistake.
Huge. So everyone has a fantasy like money can fix things. You know what I mean? Like, so she gets endless money, but she can't get served at that one place because she's dressed like a woman of the night.
Yes.
And
indeed.
The women are so snotty. Their hair is pulled back. They're so like, they're being so rude to her. And and it goes on for longer than you think it should. Usually they'd be like, get out. Or like, no, we can't. I don't think we can do anything for you here. But she's like, I got money.
Yeah.
And she comes back. She's wearing that button down white. I don't know.
Good.
Yeah. And the fancy hat. Mm-hmm. And she just uses the bag like huge mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's when she becomes a star.
Well, this movie. So you consider that to be the most iconic scene in the movie?
Oh, yeah.
I think that the jewelry box snap on her hand is probably the most iconic scene in the movie.
The one that gets made, that gets redone in like other movies.
I've seen that one get redone.
Really?
Too.
Yeah.
I can't think of where.
Family Guy. Yeah.
Family Guy's redone everything. Yeah. Family Guy's redone Roadhouse, so it's not necessarily fair to
like multiple times.
Yeah.
Roadhouse.
God, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of great quotes in this movie. I'll go to quotes in a minute because I have a list of quotes for you as well.
You just did. I never treated you like a prostitute. You just did.
Damn. Kiss me. I love the I don't kiss. I have that rule in my marriage. It's for totally different reasons.
There's one scene that weirds me out in this movie though that I don't like. When he's talking about his like therapy and saying he was angry at his dad and she's soaping him from behind. It's fine. His nipples are just like in your face and it's like she's soaping him from behind. It's very strange. You ever had a woman soap you from behind in the tub?
Can you do me a favor? Never say soap you from behind again. You said it 4 times relatively close to each other, and I honestly felt like a genie.
That's how I felt watching the scene.
A genie in an entrapped S&M bottle that was about to be released.
It was gross.
Please stop.
No Richard Gere. Put it away.
Please stop. God.
Don't you want to be Edward in this movie though? Like you can tell anyone anything. And like 3 a.m. is like, I want to play piano. Now you can watch me. I want to have sex. Get out of here.
Yeah. Leave. What if it said he's like, stay? The greatest
no one moved.
The greatest clip of like blooper reel from a TV show ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. Is from Eastbound and Down. The Plums. In the Plums.
Yeah.
And I always think about, and I'm gonna butcher it because I haven't watched it in a while, but when Will Ferrell's like, and I grabbed Elizabeth and I made sweet love to her and I told my boy Timmy, you stay here and watch. And I always think of that in the room.
It was hot. She tries to resist. I told her you will not like this.
The two of them are dying.
Yeah.
Dying.
Yeah.
I could watch that a million times.
Plums ready for the farmer's market.
The Lotus was used because Ferrari and Porsche both declined to provide cars for the movie about a hooker. That's not their brand.
No, but Lotus is...
Ironically, more hookers are picked up in Ferraris
Lotus's sales went up 300%.
Sure it did.
After this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have used a DeLorean. My 2 cents.
That would have been cool. That's 280s though.
That would have been great. You just don't. I'm obviously kidding. He should have used it. I love how you're like arguing me.
What would be the silliest car? Like the monster truck from Roadhouse? Get it?
No, Uncle Buck's station wagon would have been better.
The Mad Max 1973 and
Vivian's apartment is near the corner of Hollywood Boulevard and Las Palmas.
Yep.
An area actually known for prostitution in the 80s.
Oh,
It's
cool.
a little bit of an Easter egg.
Did some research.
And
This is our turf.
was in Wayne's World? I kept on seeing this, but I couldn't find the scene. Was there a big mistake reference in Wayne's World
Oh, maybe.
when he bought the guitar?
No.
You will be mine.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I couldn't find it
Yeah.
because I'm an idiot. But
I'm sure we could find a ton of them. The Office has a whole episode based on it where Dwight has to do a huge mistake. He's going to do a pretty woman on somebody.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. That was good.
My favorite quotes: "Big mistake, big huge is good."
Yeah.
I want the fairy tale.
Yeah.
I want the fairy tale's great.
And his thing about heights and like, then why do you get the penthouse? Because it's the best.
So that's
Yeah.
such a Max thing to do.
Yeah.
By the way. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Why
like, I hate it.
Why are you wearing jewelry? Because
hate-
it's expensive.
Yeah. I hate it.
I'm a safety girl. I thought was funny.
Yeah. The gold condom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this quote's great, but doesn't get talked about a lot. "You and I are such similar creatures, Vivian. We both screw people for money."
It's
This
good.
this taps into your point about the opulence of
Yeah.
money. Is opulence the right
Yeah.
word? Yeah. Of earning money in the late 80s, early 90s, and this kind of anti-Wall Street backlash thing. You
So
know?
the corporate raider thing, I don't know if this job exists in real life. In the late 80s and 90s, it felt like it was the role of like the wealthy.
yeah.
Like to take apart. Does that make any sense anyways to like take a company, strip it
That's
apart?
that's what like.
You're a consultant.
So that's what I think. That's what VC companies are.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
venture
yeah.
cap. I mean, it's a little bit different, but essentially, someone has a really cool company that's like a mom and pop's idea, and they're running it the right way, and then a venture capitalist group says, "Hey, if we inject $10 million into your company, we can make it worth more." But they do that at the expense of quality, at the expense of heart. Like it's.
I was saying like ripping a company apart for parts.
I'm saying different flavors of the same idea.
Flavors.
Delicious flavors. Max, what else do you have before I move it along?
Let's see. Laura San Giacomo
Yes,
plays Kit DeLuca.
Great.
I have a huge crush on her.
Sure.
Like something about the gap between the teeth, the middle teeth.
Yeah, and
There's
she's a drug addict. What else is she in?
So Sex Lies and Videotapes.
Yeah.
And Just Shoot Me. She's the main character, Maya Gallo. That's like the underrated show of the 90s. That and Spin City are like the B tier that were just fun sitcoms that you could just watch 150 episodes of.
Have you watched 150 episodes of?
Yeah, I used to watch it all the time on TNT
Like
or
last week?
probably.
Like I just felt like watching 150 episodes last week. Yeah. All right, Max, we've covered Pretty Woman. I feel pretty good about it. Why don't we head on over to our Buzz in the Tower fan spotlight? Max, who's this week's Buzz in the Tower fan spotlight?
It's Voluptuous Cannibal.
Yes.
One of our OGs.
Our OG fans.
Yeah.
She, before you were married, she was ready to break up your relationship.
No,
with
she
Selena.
wasn't.
She was ready. She loves you.
No,
She likes me. She loves you.
Well, yeah, because you beat up on me.
Hey, old man, $50. 75 if your wife can watch.
The guy's kind of into it if you look at the scene.
Yeah.
He's like,
Absolutely. Remember the other old people?
50?
Remember the other old people in the elevator when he's like, Stuart, close your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
His name wasn't Stuart. Stuart.
I love, by the way, that there's elevator operators.
Heck yeah, dude. And
Are
a
there-
fancy hotel like
Do they
that.
still exist? By the way, this hotel rules. It's very cool.
The Helltel. I'm on a highway to Helltel.
All right.
All right, let's see what Voluptuous Cannibal. I'm kind of curious because she never has come across to me like a chick flick kind of girl. She loves horror films. So
Yeah.
I'm curious what she has to say.
Hi, Buzz in the Tower. Voluptuous Cannibal here to talk to you about this week's movie, Pretty Woman. It's actually been a very long time since I've seen this movie, so I was planning on a rewatch. So I'm so happy I got to rewatch it with you guys. And I forgot how unintentionally funny some of the scenes in this movie are. So for example, I'm pretty sure Max has already brought this up, but there's a part where she's eating a croissant and then in the next scene she's eating a pancake.
Oh, yeah.
And when Richard Gere says, first time in an elevator, it gets me every single time. You know, and I feel like the 80s and 90s movies had this sort of charm about them where they were funny in one moment, and then in the next moment you're crying and you're just filled with so much emotion. And I went through a total roller coaster rewatching this movie. I also find Jason Alexander just absolutely vile in this role. I totally forgot how just disgusting his character is, and I can't stand him. I also think that, this movie has a lot of sympathy for Julia Roberts' character. And, it would have been so easy for her to kind of be a caricature, but she's so intelligent and she's so endearing, and she really doesn't let any of the bad stuff that has happened to her in her past take away from her happiness and her joy in life. And I really love that about her character. The only thing I would change about this movie is that last line, man. It just kills it for me every single time. Okay, take care, guys. Thanks for having me. Bye.
So she immediately says, I'm sure Max saw this because you guys are like BF. And I'm kidding. Spot on with the Jason Alexander take.
And the comedy stuff, too.
I agree that she's right. It never takes itself too serious, but it never makes too light of it. It's just that
when she spits the gum out on the street, I can't believe you did that.
I know.
But then you have the opera scene where it's like this dramatic. Oh, remember, it's like, I liked it so much, I almost peed my pants.
Yeah. It's funny. I'll give you an equivalency. You're going to find this insane. But I flew back from Arizona, which is like a 3.5 hour flight.
You watched The Goonies twice?
No. I have watched The Goonies on more flights than I care to admit, but I watched Avengers Endgame. I just felt like watching it again. And like, here we go again. Good old misogynist Mo is going to make his misogynist comment. In that movie, when all of the women get together and they're like, we need help. And then all of a sudden it's all the female superheroes that like help bring the gauntlet to the last part. Do you know what I'm referring to?
Like Captain Marvel and stuff? Or?
No, you don't remember this at all. So it's the end of the movie. They're having their final fight.
Yeah.
And they have the hand gauntlet thing with all the stones on it. And they're trying to get it to the back of the minivan because that's the last portal.
Yeah.
And Peter Parker has it for a little bit and he gets beat up, and then Captain Marvel shows up and she grabs the thing and she's like, I need an escort or something. Yeah. And all of the female characters show up to give her an escort.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It's the most obnoxious scene in the history of film.
Worse than Ghostbusters?
It's worse than the female remake of Ghostbusters, which I regard as being the biggest piece of trash I've ever seen in my life. But that scene, like the to me, it's like the unnecessariness of it, right? I think that's what she's referring to as the last scene in Pretty Woman when Richard Gere says, what happened after he saved the princess?
Yeah.
And she says, what does she say?
She rescued him right back.
She rescued him right back. Yeah. I was like, did she though?
Yeah.
Did she? Because he was doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there. But.
Hey, he never grounded his feet in the grass and stuff before her.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's all millionaires
and read
need.
poetry. He read her Shakespeare.
So, with that being said, Max, that covers the episode on Pretty Woman, another wonderful journey down memory lane. Pretty Woman.
Can we do Sounds of the Lambs next week, please?
What do you think, Austin? Sounds of the Lambs next week?
Let's do it.
Come on, it's time.
Rip it and dip it.
A reminder, if this is your first time to the show, please make sure you follow, rate, review, and subscribe. We're on all podcast players, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you name it, we're on it.
Yeah.
At Buzz in the Tower is our handle. That's our same handle for social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You can also support the show by going to patreon.com/buzzinthettower and purchasing a membership. Our sponsor, 80stees.com. They're the best of the best of the best. And our website, buzzinthettower.com.
Yeah.
Anything I'm forgetting?
No.
YouTube.com @buzzinthettower. It's funny every time I look at you and say anything I forgot, and you go, no. Because you were not following along at all. You're like, did you mention that we were a podcast called Buzz in the Tower? So good.
Have you watched the new season?
I've watched some of the episodes of it.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah.
You guys are talking about us.
5-star man.
Wild card. God, the wild card episode.
Someone brought up, by the way, Glenn Howard should play the Joker.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
I would have a lot of trouble.
That'd be hard
because I just am so heavily affiliated him with It's Always Sunny.
Have you seen Blackberry? You need to see it.
Oh yeah, I have seen clips of it. It doesn't matter. It's inseparable for me. It's hard to do. Even Bad Bosses, which Charlie Day is in.
Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses, thank you.
He's always Charlie. Yeah.
nailed it.
Yeah.
That's why I can accept
Pacific
that
Rim,
movie.
he's awesome, but
Yeah.
he's Charlie.
Yeah, he's Charlie.
Yeah.
Pacific Rim's so good.
Yeah, the first one is amazing.
The second one was such garbage.
Yeah.
The first one was such a pleasant surprise. I was
Yeah.
like, this is
incredible.
Why
Yeah,
don't people
yeah.
know about this movie? This
Yeah.
movie's amazing.
Yeah, robots and aliens.
You know, I pray to God that the Pacific Rim treatment is what they do with the Voltron movie, because Voltron
That's coming out?
Voltron has a very don't you know what's
No.
his face? Henry Cavill's in it.
Oh my god.
Cavill, whatever his name is. Super.
He's also doing what's it called? Highlander.
Oh yeah, I did know that.
Yeah, and who's the bad guy? It's someone awesome too. They announced. Hold on, I gotta look this up.
Jared Leto.
No, Dave Bautista.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It would have been cool if we'd found out about it 8 minutes ago, Max. All right, that concludes our episode on Pretty Woman. Max, how do you want to end this episode?
There can be only one.
That's
how Pretty Woman goes.
Yeah, I
That's
remember
how it
that
ends.
ending was incredible.
He slices her head off.
He climbs the ladder and he's like, I'm looking for Vivian McLeod of the Clan McLeod. My name is Sean Connery. You son of a bitch. Oh.
Bye.
Bye.